be out there spiking your arm on the ball.
Oh man, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right, brother.
Looking like Secret Service over here. Yep. All you need is the Bluetooth, bro. Just stand there with your arms like this and the little curly thing. Glad it cooled down. Sweat my tail off while I did. What about you? You ready to take the ball?
How is your height?
I came here for the point of the year. Yeah.
And then to make it even better, we went and robbed somebody else's. Brilliant. Guys, we're in the wrong reception. All right, let's get me beat up first.
You got a white letter?
No.
You got a white letter? I can't find the letter.
Blue.
I thought.
I got it. It's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We're going to be inside the tent? Outside
Just
the
when you're all right on your legs, isn't it?
And if any of your they would use to the back to those restrooms. So please just offer help for that.
You just shut a bit.
About
15 minutes, weren't you?
We're in the wrong.
Sorry, guys. Well, let them get by. They will run over you. I know about these guys in the wheelchairs.
What's going on? How's it going?
Hey, Larry.
If you want, I'll do it for you.
No. We're on the same team.
Doesn't mean I won't kick you. Sorry, Major, what's going on here?
So it's great.
I didn't expect it. Now, if you show something that's nice, there could be some good. Oh, thanks. Where's your buddy? I need to get my picture.
Me and all my friends wanted to say something to you, so if I could just get your attention. We have a very brief program tonight. Thank you. First of all, welcome to Colorado Springs. Welcome to the home of the U.S. Olympic Committee and the Air Force Academy. My name is Shirley Huber. I'm with the U.S. Olympic Committee. We are absolutely honored for the fourth year to host, in collaboration with so many different organizations, the fourth annual Warrior Games. And my boss, the CEO of the U.S. Olympic Committee, Scott Blackman, with his wife Ann, are here tonight, and he's the reason we get to do stuff like this, because he believes in this and he allows us to support this pretty incredible cause. The power of sport is pretty significant. We live this every day. We know the importance of sport rehabilitation, and we very much believe in the Paralympic movement, the importance of being active, the importance of competing, and if you have the talent and you want to commit yourself, the importance of representing your country again in uniform at the Olympic or Paralympic Games. Before we introduce some of our speakers tonight, the only way we can do this is through partnership, through public-private partnership with our friends at the Department of Defense and the Department of Veteran Affairs, and very important organizations like the El Pomar Foundation, USO, the Fisher House Foundation, AT&T and BP, and our friends at Deloitte, who from day one said, we want to be a partner in providing opportunities for young men and women that serve to be involved in sport and competition. So this is going to be a little bit of competition, and the service branches are going to compete a little bit against each other, but tomorrow the U.S. is going to play against the United Kingdom in a little volleyball game. So my boss, Scott, emphasizes to me all the time, Charlie, you really need to focus a little bit more, and we need to win medals. So Team USA, since we're the host country, has invited a couple volleyball players to join us, and arguably on a very serious note, this may be the most important thing we do besides going to the Olympic and Paralympic Games and representing our country and winning medals, is having Olympic and Paralympic ambassadors go into communities all over the United States and the world and inspire. And we have several good ones with us. But tomorrow, if you see multi-time Olympic gold medalist Misty May Trainer, who's in the house, and multi-time Paralympic medalist Carrie Miller, Army veteran, joining Team USA in the game tomorrow. It is all about competition. So leadership also allows us to do these incredible events, and we have some pretty incredible leaders. And I just ask for your attention just for a minute, if we could quiet down, please. Our host tonight, a longtime leader and President Emeritus of the United States Olympic Committee, the Chairman of the El Pomar Foundation, and our host at this beautiful facility in Penrose House. I'd like to introduce Mr. Bill Hibble.
Thank you, Charlie, and let me say on behalf of all of us at El Pomar, we're honored that you're here, and we think it's a great evening. And even I'm going to add to this short evening by saying thank you for being here.
I know that I told this next gentleman that he can have no allegiances this week. It's Team USA or Team United Kingdom, and we're going to hold him to that. But we're honored to have the Vice Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Admiral Sandy Whitfield, joining us tonight.
All right, brothers and sisters in the military, when I talk, you listen. Okay? The reason I say that is because this is a fantastic evening, and I want to thank the El Pomar folks, Bill Hibble and company, for providing this beautiful facility for us to enjoy this wonderful camaraderie and a great meal before we get off on these games. I want to thank Deloitte for providing the resources so that we could get this done this evening, and for all of their tremendous support throughout the week. If you have a chance to find somebody, my fellow military members, who's wearing a Deloitte t-shirt, please go thank them, because they're giving up an awful lot for you, and they've been terrific for 4 years now. All right, you guys ready to get going on this thing? Yeah! It's only been, what, 4 or 5 months you've been training? Some of you have been here for a week or so. I know you're anxious to get ready and get going. So let's have a great week. And once again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to the U.S. Olympic Committee. Thank you to the Colorado Springs area and everybody else who has anything to do with this wonderful thing. We love you guys. We honor you, and we can't wait to see you in action, because if you have not seen this before, you're going to be blown away. Thank you.
The Warrior Games are presented by Deloitte. Deloitte is not just an investor. They're great partners who are involved, and there'll be volunteers all this week. They're volunteering all over the country to develop Paralympic and Olympic programming, and I'm honored to introduce the CEO of the Federal Practice and an Air Force veteran, Mr. Robin Heinberger.
Thank you all. What a great evening. I'll tell you, I had the opportunity to watch the last three, and to attend the last three Warrior Games, and what an event. I'll tell you, for those of you, the athletes, since it's your first time being here, it's great that you get to compete in the individual sport. It's great that you're on your team representing your service, as well as now with the Blitz, your country. So take the opportunity to meet the guys and the gals on the other team. It's interesting to see how they develop, you all develop the relationships and camaraderie with your competitive teammates, as well as the competitors, and create colleagues and comrades for life. On behalf of all the partners and principals at Deloitte, I get the unique opportunity to say thank you for everything that you've done. We will, as they've said before, we've committed to doing this through 2020. We're a key commitment to this. It's exactly where we think we should be putting our volunteer time and energy. And as a third generation Air Force veteran, I'm going to go ahead and start the trash talking and saying, go Air Force!
So along that theme, and if we could get everybody's attention, please, just for a few more minutes. Thank you so much. Along that theme, I'd like to introduce a graduate of the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, who leads an incredible organization that touches the lives of military service members and families on a daily basis. Sloan Gibson of the USO.
Thanks. Anybody ever been to a USO before? Yeah, just one or two guys out there. That's great. Special welcome to all of the athletes representing the British Armed Forces. Thank you for being here. You're honored. You're honored with your presence. To all the athletes that are here tonight, to all of you, our mission at the USO is to lift the spirits of America's troops and families. Every time we come here, you guys turn it upside down. You wind up lifting our spirits. You are amazing. Your determination, your strength, not just your physical strength, but the strength of character that you show day in and day out. Thanks for the extraordinary example you provide to people all over the world in all walks of life that are out there striving to do great things in the face of adversity. You're an inspiration to all of them. I want to say a special nod to an organization. I think Ken's coming up next. How many of you got family members that are going to be here this time? A lot of family members. It wasn't like that at the first Warrior Games. I remember sitting with Charlie in the dining hall the very first day of the very first games, and we talked, we got to find a way to get more family members here. But for the Fisher House Foundation, we wouldn't have as many family members here as we do. So, special thanks for Ken and that great organization. Last thing I'd say, but for the U.S. Olympic Committee, but for U.S. Paralympics, and but for Charlie Hubner, the Warrior Games will still be an idea written on the back of a cocktail napkin. These are the guys that make it happen day in and day out, and I can tell you that they are absolutely the best to work with. Charlie, thank you, guys. Thanks very much.
Misty and I were just over at the Doubletree Hilton saying hello and welcome to 500 military families that are here to support you. And the Fisher House does incredible work all over the United States and soon to be in the United Kingdom. Our honor to introduce the chairman of the Fisher House Foundation, Mr. Ken Fisher.
Welcome, athletes. You know, we at Fisher House are particularly gratified to be with you tonight. We are used to being with you first when your lives are turned upside down, when you first become wounded, when your families are stressed and don't know what to do. To see you here, coming as far as you have, overcoming obstacles, overcoming what you've had to overcome with courage and determination that's absolutely inspiring. We at Fisher House are just proud to support you, to support your families. It is a privilege to be able to do what we do. And I also want to say, I'd like to welcome tonight our partners in the UK. The UK is actually going to join the Fisher House family in June when we dedicate our first Fisher House. We will dedicate our first Fisher House to support our British families, our British allies in June. Our partners here, Help for Heroes, Bryn and Parry. Bryn, where are you? Bryn and Emma? So in closing, enjoy. You've worked hard. You've earned the right to be here. Enjoy the week. I'm rooting for no one. So may everybody bring out the best in themselves and in their fellow competitors. Thank you very much. Good luck.
So, a couple quick shout-outs. General Gould from the Air Force Academy. Once again, your team is stepping up. We look forward to partnering with you this week at the Academy. Tom Osborne from the Colorado Springs Sports Corporation. Thanks for your leadership and your team. And finally, I want to recognize Nick Booth, the Executive Director of the Royal Foundation of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Harry. Nick, our partnership with you is great. Having Misty May Trainer, Carrie Miller, Brad Snyder, and Prince Harry come here and raise the awareness about the importance of physical activity, the need for more programs, the impact, and also the opportunity to compete. Brad Snyder's lighting the torch tomorrow. He was here last year as a Warrior. He went to London and fulfilled our mission by winning 3 medals for the United States of America. And in fact, this year as a mentor and ambassador. So good luck, welcome, and enjoy yourselves this week.